In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a simple cover art in Photoshop step by step. This is a beginner-friendly method that works great for music covers, album artwork, podcast covers, or even social media cover designs. The goal here is to create a clean, professional-looking cover using a very simple layout that anyone can follow. You don't need advanced Photoshop skills, complicated effects, or expensive assets. Just a background, a strong title, and a few subtle effects can already create something that looks polished and modern. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly how to set up your canvas, add a background, create strong typography, apply simple effects, and export your cover art in high quality. And if you find this tutorial helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more simple Photoshop tutorials just like this. Alright, let's jump right into Photoshop and get started. The first step is creating a new canvas for your cover art. Go to the top menu and click File, then select New. Here you'll set the size of your design. A very common size for music or album cover art is 3000 by 3000 pixels. This gives you a high-resolution square design that works well on most platforms. If you're creating something more suited for social media, you can also use 1080 by 1080 pixels, which is the standard square post size. Next, make sure your resolution is set to 300 dpi so the image stays sharp and high quality. Once everything looks correct, click Create and Photoshop will open your new blank canvas, ready for design. Now let's add a background to the cover. There are a few easy ways to do this. You can use a solid color, create a gradient, or import a photo as your background image. If you want to use an image, go to File and then click Place Embedded. Select the image you want from your computer, and Photoshop will place it directly onto your canvas. You can resize the image by dragging the corner handles until it fills the entire canvas. Press Enter to confirm the placement. If the image feels too bright or distracting, you can slightly lower the layer opacity or add a subtle blur later. A strong background sets the tone of your cover art, so choose something that matches the mood of your project. Next, we'll add the main title to the cover art. Select the Type tool from the toolbar or simply press T on your keyboard. Click anywhere on the canvas and start typing your title. This could be the song name, album title, or the main headline of your cover. After typing the text, go to the top toolbar and choose a bold font. Increasing the font size will help the title stand out and become the main focal point of your design. For a clean and balanced layout, try placing the title near the center of the canvas. You can also use the alignment tools in Photoshop to perfectly center the text both horizontally and vertically. Once the main title is in place, let's add a subtitle or artist name. Select the Type tool again and click on the canvas to create another text layer. This time, type the artist name, tagline, or any additional information you want on the cover. Use a smaller font size than the main title, so the hierarchy is clear. The viewer's eye should always go to the title first and then the smaller text second. Place this subtitle either below the main title or near the bottom of the canvas, depending on the style you prefer. Now let's add a few simple effects to make the design look more polished. Select your text layer and go to the Layer panel, then click the Layer Style icon at the bottom. From here, you can add effects like drop shadow or outer glow. A subtle drop shadow can help the text stand out from the background, especially if the background image is busy. Keep the effect soft and not too strong so the design still looks clean and modern. You can also slightly reduce the layer opacity if you want a softer look. After that, we can adjust the colors to give the cover a more cinematic feel. Go to the top menu and click Image, then go to Adjustments and choose Color Balance. Here you can shift the tones toward warmer or cooler colors depending on the mood you want. Another great option is going to Filter and selecting Camera Raw filter. Inside Camera Raw, you can adjust contrast, exposure, color grading, and clarity to make the cover look more professional and visually striking. Finally, once your cover art is complete, it's time to export it. Go to File, then Export, and choose Export As. Select either JPEG or PNG depending on your needs. Make sure the quality is set high so the final image stays sharp and clear. Then click Export and save the cover art to your computer. And that's it. You've just created a simple and clean cover art in Photoshop using a very easy layout formula that includes a strong background, a large title, a smaller subtitle, and minimal effects. If this tutorial helped you, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more Photoshop design tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.